In a quiet village in ancient Japan, there was a traditional inn owned by a man named Yuzu. The inn was known among travelers for its beautiful location and tranquility, but it held a dark secret. There was a young maid named Mai, who was quiet and mysterious, sometimes disappearing for hours at night without anyone noticing. Day by day, strange things began to happen at the inn. Travelers staying there felt as if something was watching them at night, as if hidden eyes were observing them from the corners of the rooms. Some would wake up at night to find a tall shadow moving swiftly across the windows, while others felt a cold breath near their beds, yet there was no one there. One night, Yuzu decided to watch what was happening himself. After closing the inn, he sat in the dark waiting for anything unusual. The hours passed slowly, and silence dominated the place. But suddenly, he noticed something moving in the shadows near the maid Mai's room. Slowly, Yuzu approached the door and peered in cautiously. What he saw made him freeze in terror. Mai was asleep on her bed, but her neck began to stretch slowly. Her head lifted off her body and started moving around the room as if searching for something. Her face was expressionless, her eyes lifeless, but her long neck extended in different directions, like a snake looking for prey. Yuzu took a step back, trying to escape, but the floor creaked beneath him. At that moment, Mai's head turned quickly towards him, her eyes glaring fiercely. Without making a sound, Yuzu pulled himself away from the door and ran towards his room, trying to escape, but he felt something cold wrapping around his leg. He turned to find Mai's long neck coiling around him like a snake, her head slowly approaching him, breathing ominously. The next morning, no one found Yuzu. The inn was empty, and the maid Mai had completely vanished. The locals said that the spirit of Rokurokubi had taken him to a world from which there was no return, and that the inn was now haunted by her terrifying spirit. Since that day, the inn remained abandoned, and it was said that those passing by at night could hear faint whispers and see a shadow with a long neck passing through the windows, as if searching for a new victim.